Hello everybody and welcome once again. On this video, as you can see, we're being very festive right now because it's holiday season. I know that as many of you, I'm always looking forward for this time of the year. I love the gifts, the family time, and the food. The food is very important. I cannot wait to eat the turkey made by my mama. I cannot wait for that. So because during this month you're probably going to have a lot of parties to go to, I wanted to bring you guys a tutorial of a rose gold look because it's very trendy right now. I think rose gold is something that we have seen on home decoration, on clothes, on sequins, and on makeup. So I wanted to bring to you the simplest way to use rose gold, and that is in an eyeshadow. I'm wearing it right now. It's a MAC pigment. As many of you know, pigment is what gives color to the makeup that we use, whether it's foundation, eyeshadow, etc. So to have a pot full of pigment, it's super versatile because you can use it not only as an eyeshadow as I show you here. I mix it with my foundation and it gives it a little bit of a tan, of a warmer tone. It's one of those products that is not only going to last you a long time, but you can use in many different ways, and also you can save a little money having this kind of versatile products. I'm gonna walk you through everything that I do when I apply my makeup. The first step, and one of the most important ones, is to prep the skin. I know that we have heard this millions of times, and to be honest, for a while I didn't thought it was as important as it really is. And that's because we can't really see the immediate change of prepping the skin. But throughout the day, and if you keep on doing it, you will see how your skin changes, but also how your makeup lasts longer because of the preparation that you did before applying the makeup. Never apply makeup directly to the skin. My people, please. I've seen this before, that some girls apply makeup over bare skin. Don't do that. Why? Not because makeup is bad, it's because you need to prep the skin. You need to give your skin what it needs throughout the day, what it needs to be hydrated, to look good, to be healthy, and to be the base for your makeup. So I know that my oily girls out there might be like freaked out by what I'm doing right now, but in the winter months especially, I love using a serum, an oil-based one in this case, to prep my skin on a daily basis. I know that it can look scary, but I swear I am an oily monster. But using the right kind of oil for your skin needs, and to hydrate it is gonna completely change the look of your skin. I have less pimples and less pigmentation, less like redness, because I use more oils and I try to hydrate my skin very well. This one in particular, I first tried it a year ago actually. My boyfriend bought me like the Sephora favorites package, and it came in a miniature version and super great for traveling, and I used it up and I saw a change in my skin when I started to use it regularly. So I decided to purchase it. I don't know why it's on sale on Sephora, but you should give it a try. It's a very good oil. It doesn't have any fragrance, it doesn't irritate my skin, it doesn't make sensitive skin freaked out. So it's super gentle, but at the same time, when you use it regularly, like you use it throughout 1 week and you will see the difference. That's what I love about this product. And it sits very well under makeup. Of course, keep in mind that I set my foundation with powder, but I don't find that it makes me super oily throughout the day. I think that if it does something to my makeup. It gives it a little glow, and it definitely underneath the makeup treats my skin. So after I apply this serum, usually I follow it up with some kind of primer or a really light moisturizer because I have a lot of texture on my skin. Now I'm going to apply foundation. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation. I love this foundation. I've been using it for now maybe 2 months. It's not super creamy to the point that it moves. It is a cream foundation in the form of a stick, but at the same time is easy to blend and it's gonna stay put throughout the day. I really like it. The pigmentation is super good and I don't have to apply 2 layers, only like on the small like blemishes or if I have any spots. I'm going to proceed to contour. Sometimes I will use a darker version of the foundation if I want to contour maybe my cheeks or my nose. Because I apply the foundation and my nose is gonna do like this. It's gonna be flat. So I usually apply a little bit of a darker color on the side so that I can give it a little shape again. The concealer that I'm currently loving is the Urban Decay Naked Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. Why the names have to be so long? Well, this concealer is very good. It dries really fast, so if you're gonna set it with powder, which you have to do, my people, please set it with powder. But it's a great concealer. It stays put a very long time. I don't see it fading throughout the day. It's not super dry. It's kind of hydrating, but it's not too creamy. I think it's a great base for eyeshadows too. To set my foundation, I always use either a beauty blender or a Real Technique sponge and translucent powder, loose powder, to be exact. I love this technique because it definitely seals my foundation and it makes it last a very long time. It lasts through sweat, rain, humidity, cold. I mean, I love this technique, and I even saw Makeup by Mario doing it on his masterclass, so I was super excited when he even said that he used the powder that I use. So I would recommend you to try it. I know it can be a little scary, you know, the first time you put your beauty blender full of powder over your face, but I promise you, you will see the difference and you will never look back. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply either foundation or concealer to my crease so that the eyeshadow can grab onto something. Then I'm going to use maybe a translucent powder or a powder that is the same shade as my skin tone to mattify the lid and also to help the eyeshadows that I'm going to put blend evenly. To do any makeup look that is kind of warm, I always keep 3 colors in mind. The first shade I'm going to use is a transition one that is not way darker than my skin tone. Maybe it can be the one that I use for the bronzer. Sometimes I even use my actual bronzer. Or it can be one that is pinkier than my bronzer, or one that is yellow. Yeah, that looks like mustard. But if you use this one, it's gonna give it a little bit more of a modern look. So it depends on you, but usually you want to use the first one kind of following the bronzer shade that you would use on the rest of your face. The second shade I'm going to use is kind of a chocolate milk shade. Or at least is how I see it. Kind of like a caramel color also. It's usually a shade like Texture by MAC. This one is going to allow you to go from the transition one to give the eye a little bit more depth. If you want to take it even further, this is the moment that I take a dark brown shade, or it can be like a wine color. Basically, it's a shade that is going to definitely darken this side of the eye, and also it's gonna make it pop. It's gonna give it depth, and it's gonna make the rest of the eye pop. This is a moment that I'm going to use the pigment by MAC. I usually don't apply it on the lid dry because I think that it has a lot of fallout, so I can use Fix Plus or any type of setting spray. But if you don't have any setting spray, a good alternative to that is to use aftershave. Because of the ingredients that it has, it's gonna allow the pigment to really glue to the lid, and also it's gonna make it even shinier. Why? Because it's gonna make the pigment come together and look more shiny and more metallic. Now I'm gonna curl up my eyelashes and I'm going to apply mascara. I'm very particular in mascara, but I've been trying lately the Better Than Sex by Too Faced, and it's really great. You should try it. It really makes your eyelashes bigger, longer, and fuller. To give a little bit of luminosity, of glow, I'm using the Glow Kit. That's what I'm using. I love this type of highlighters because it's not as harsh as a highlighter. So I definitely recommend it to people that are starting to apply highlighter. This is more like a pearly kind of finish. So it's not too much, but it's definitely buildable. So it's super flexible. It gives you options. You can do a healthy glow, or you can do a full-on highlighted look. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. It's a short but sweet one. If you have any questions, you can tweet me. In Twitter, I'm @Vanebarbie, and in any other social media, I'm Vane_Barbie. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope that you're having a wonderful holiday season. I hope you enjoy and that you are having right now a wonderful day. Mwah! Bye guys.